And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First down here for the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. The Ducks slipped out with a close one the last time they squared off with the Beavers.
And they were sleepwalking a little bit in that game. They felt like on paper they matched up extremely well against their in-state rival. But, David, they got caught napping early. That can't happen again today.
And the Beavers don't care what their record is. They want a bite of Oregon every single year. They want to ruin their season. And last year they got so close, they're chomping at the bit for this win.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding this game.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So Oregon State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to the...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you had all day to stew on it, get excited, and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Fires it. Complete downfield. And they swarm him under. It'll be third and short from their own 33. He'll keep it himself. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it, open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch called for and made. Offense getting set for first down. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. from the gun, the ground game. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Golden. Now adjusting. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. It's complete, a huge pickup. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Now it's 2nd and goal. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. UCLA dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Off play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And the Ducks get enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 30.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To throw, it's Golden. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this.
And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Ducks! What a catch and run for 6.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Makes him talk to the hand. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats, because he is not easy to bring down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Potts. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got it set up on the outside. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 35, he's got room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. He wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Stevens. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, looking to throw. Pocket starts, nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Hold it, offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand, as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Offense facing fourth down. Number 14, on to kick it away.
He'll bring it back. It's Massey. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The Ducks headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Golden. Trying to get to him. Swings it out to the flat. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the right. Got his man. Hit the afterburners, kid. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space, their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes his connection. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. No huddle offense to the line. Direct snap. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
He really shows you his skills on that last run, and I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now, today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
The give to the tailback. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And it's not a decision time. You're going for this. You're near midfield. Sometimes those punts will go in the back of the end zone. You're going to net like 25, 30 yards at the most. No. Get the big boy pads on. Strap the extra mouthpiece. Let's go get the first down.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, first down. Quick release by the QB. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They go to the draw. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Runs through a tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal flag on the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Golden. Quarterback adapting. Gonna try to get it himself. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He wants to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Ducks will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Coming after it. And the quarterback knew he was in that pocket too long, but nowhere to go with the ball, and he takes the sack.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return, it's Massey. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The offense set for a first down play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking downfield, it's Golden. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
2nd down coming up.
Using his feet to buy time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. again.
Touchdown, Oregon.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
The kick is
A
good.
very efficient five-way scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
Set to kick it off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Potts. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, from Corvallis to Eugene, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Ducks and Beavers. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half.
Kick it away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Potts. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Oregon State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They think there's room to run to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Looking to throw, it's Golden. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Off the play fake on first down. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? That's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wade. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Getting some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Beavers decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Power football with the run. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Dropping back, it's Golden. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes a move. And the returner will be dragged down. Excellent field position here for the offense. Using the quick game. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The offense in hurry-up mode. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Bounced off his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Keeps it on the bootleg. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st down for this offense. Pulls it, fired complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. All kinds of time in the pocket, down the middle it goes. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Wade. They get him down after he makes the catch. And the Beavers are threatening in the red zone. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're trying to get to him. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. A first down for the offense. Quarterback will audible. The give to the single back. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. The Ducks in the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. It's Golden. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to get to him. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. Afterburner's coming. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They go to the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the run, it's Wade. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll do it himself. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure coming. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Going up top on first down. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Cuevas. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll run play action. He makes the connection. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker, which...
And it's on the ground. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up. Back to pass, it's Golden. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. The Ducks are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Quarterback extends the play. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll give it to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
The official says no good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied.
Man, that's tough for the kicker. Here you are in the 4th quarter. You're trying to break this tie, give your team the lead, and knock it off the upper.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll ride the hot hand. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's caught downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Beavers! They move on top here in the 4th.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get it to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Looking to throw, it's Golden. Fires to the big fella. Makes a grab and he's dragged down. And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up 4th.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Coming after him. Gonna take a shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. On second down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Wade. Stopped after making the catch. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Massey. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if this offense comes out slinging from the first play of the drive down late. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. To the air, it's Golden. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Buys a little time. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on first and 10. Unleashes one deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Got his man all by himself. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. It can get frustrating chasing that quarterback, but you gotta pull up. The roughing the passer penalty gives him the first down. They'll leave it with him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Getting set for the point after. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter.
Set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
On second down, wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Potts. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Got his man on the right. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking for space, it's Wade. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Beavers will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll bring it back. It's Massey. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll go right back to him. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The line of scrimmage is the 25. It'll be a 42-yard kick for the win. And this one splits the uprights. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.